Hi everyone, it's Brandon.
And Walt with All American Thrills, and we're here for another week of news and rumors.
Yes, we are. And this week's topic are some announcements out of two Cedar Fair parks, Cedar Point, which I'm sure you've heard all about, and Valleyfair. So getting right into it, Cedar Point has announced Valraven.
Valraven, the long-awaited, much debated, named dive coaster that we've seen parts coming out of the B&M plant. Debating where it was going to go, debating the name, debating on if was it going to be a dive coaster. A lot of debate, but here it is now, and here we're getting this coaster that's longest, fastest, and tallest yet.
It's the tallest, fastest, longest dive coaster. It actually breaks a total of 10 records. Some of those records, and many of those records are records for the park as a whole, but total, Valraven's breaking 10 records. I mean, it's 223 feet tall. There's a holding brake at the top. You're going to stop for 4 seconds, and you've experienced that on Griffin.
Done that on Griffin. Griffin's a great ride. The big thing that I do like that Valraven's going to feature that Griffin didn't feature is the new softer restraints and the vest restraints like they use on Gatekeeper. It's going to be a great addition. Horse collars. I hate to say they were so 2000s, but they were so 2000s.
I mean, I think the new vest design is really great. I think it's more accommodating for larger riders. It's more comfortable. So I think it's great that they're putting it on the dive coaster trains.
And the nice thing with this is, Griffin was very smooth. The swoops were very, very much like you were on a bird. And again, we're going back with this bird theme with Valraven. A little bit different theme here of how the bird comes into existence, but still a bird theme. But you do have that feel of flying and the swooping and the very smooth movements of being like a bird. So definitely looking forward to it. The nice thing too is I'm pretty sure this one's going to feature the second dive hold also, like they did on Griffin. It seems to be a common theme where you have the first bigger hold, then we have the smaller hold, then into a second dive.
Right. Well, there is a mid-course brake run, so perhaps they'll be doing something like that. And of course, we also have a 270-degree roll. There's a dive loop, 131-foot tall second hill, and then an airtime hill towards the end of the ride. So it's a little, it certainly is packed with some great elements. I think it's gonna be glass smooth, and it's also gonna be by the marina entrance, where they're gonna be totally revitalizing the entrance.
And again, it's another part of Cedar Point that we saw that they went back when they redid Gemini Midway, where they took the whole Midway, redid it, retooled everything head to toe.
And of course, then when they did Gatekeeper and the main entrance there in 2013.
So they are working through section by section of it. Marina definitely needed some love and attention in that area as they're going through. They do seem to be hitting all the right spots to make Cedar Point an even bigger America's roller coaster.
I think it's going to be a great addition. And with Cedar Point got a record-breaking coaster in 2013 with Gatekeeper, and now another record-breaking coaster in 2016 with Valraven. I mean, people who travel to Cedar Point and have Cedar Point at their home park, they're kind of spoiled because they get so many great new rides so frequently. So congratulations to Cedar Point for another great addition.
The other thing too is even when we're out and we're at other parks, we hear people talking about going to Cedar Point and how they're planning trips for next year already to go to Cedar Point. So they definitely have the marketing machine out there going to get people to draw people into their the revitalized Hotel Breakers that they just opened too.
Oh, I know, that was such a huge investment.
But it's a great place now for you to stay, and it's an all-around resort. So you have all the thrills and you have all the resort amenities all in one location and a great beach. So.
And of course, Lighthouse Point, I think, is the greatest place to stay at Cedar Point. In their deluxe cabins right on the water, you have the deck, you have a grill. That was my favorite place to stay when we went down to Cedar Point. So I'm sure we'll stay there in 2016 for Valraven. So moving on, Valleyfair has announced their 2016 plans. It is their 40th anniversary, and they're getting 2 new additions, starting with a new ride.
Yeah, we're going back to Flyers again. Back to what Matt had said a little bit ago, where he was going back and looking at those classic rides. Here we go. We're getting Flyers again in another park. Again, a great addition. I know a lot of people are out there like, oh, it's just Flyers, but hey, Flyers are great for
they're very
smaller
fun
children,
rides.
And they're fun. They're fun.
They absolutely are. And one of the cool things was when the park debuted in 1976, Flying Eagles, which is the name of their 2016 attraction, was part, and the Flying Eagles and those Flyers, the flying scooters, were part of the original ride package of when the park opened 40 years ago. So that's cool that they're bringing something back that pays homage to their history for their 40th anniversary. But we also have a revitalized and renovated Valleyfair amphitheater coming their way as well with a new show.
Yeah, we got the All Wills Extreme Stunt Show coming. It's was featured on America's Got Talent. It was one of the finalists.
Yep.
It's kind of cool because we have BMX riders, inline rollerbladers, skateboarders, all of it rolled into one show as a thrill show.
Right.
And it's something cool. It's very topical today because, you know, kids are into skateboarding, they're into inline skating, they're into BMX riding.
Right.
You see these guys doing all these crazy tricks on these rides, and it's very thrilling.
Right. So that's going to be a great show. It's certainly people in the audience, I'm sure it's going to be, their breath's going to be taken away and their heart's going to be racing while they're watching, you know, this exciting show. So I think Valleyfair, while, you know, not a huge year for the park, it is their 40th anniversary, and it's great to see, you know, a ride and also the new show coming. So solid additions with Cedar Point, Valraven, and the 40th anniversary celebration over at Valleyfair.
So I really can't wait till we get out to Cedar Point again and ride Valraven. Hopefully
that's going to be exciting.
Hopefully it's not in May and raining like it was before. So
right. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching this new edition of ALTnews
Oh, Brandon, one thing though, because we have to put it on this video. Kim, if you're watching our video, please don't forget the spatula.
Right at Cedar Point.
So it's our inside joke, guys. But for everybody else, ask us sometime on Alt Connect about that.
Right.
That's about the spatula.
All right. So make sure you like All American Thrills on Facebook. Subscribe right here on YouTube for tons of family-friendly videos. Go on allamericanthrills.com, register on Alt Connect, and talk on there about Valraven and Valleyfair's anniversary. Also, follow on Twitter and Instagram for more family-friendly theme park news and updates over on there. So thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.